everyone, what is going on? My name is Archer Live, and I just wanted to celebrate 4 years on the channel by doing a little video looking back on the last 4 years of YouTube, and also looking forward to the future and what we can expect going forward, and talking about a few things here and there that I haven't discussed before, but I feel like might be appropriate to go into now. It's a little bit of a reflection, and a little kind of looking back scenario type thing for the video. I'm not going to edit this too much. I don't see the point. I think it's better to do it as just me talking. I'll jump cut occasionally when I get stuck on words, etc. But beyond that, I'm not going to edit it too much because I don't physically see the point. The gameplay you're seeing is from a game I literally just bought today called Cell Damage HD. I mentioned it in the Q&A that goes up later today. Hopefully today. I hope that the rendering works. But it was a childhood game I had on my PS2 that released like over 15 years ago. And I only just found out because of editing the Q&A, it had been made on Xbox One. So I played it and I recorded it and thought that was a nice little nostalgic thing for the gameplay. So don't take it into account too much. It's just kind of there for the background. But yeah, there's a few things I want to talk about. And if my voice is at all a little bit croaky or a little bit kind of strained, I've just finished the 2-hour stream going back and looking at the old videos. And there was one in particular, if you were there, you know which one it was, where I lost it completely and almost coughed a lung up. So yeah, my throat's suffering for it, but, you know, we're all good on that front now. Don't worry about it. Now, my plan originally was to do this as a facecam video and then do the Q&A as just a commentary. I've swapped that around. The Q&A is going to be a facecam video, and I'm extremely excited to see what you guys think of it because the editing has took another level up. I mean, I was already getting better with Sony Vegas, but I've done a few new things, mixed a few things up, and just generally got better using the editing software as a whole. It is 60 frames per second. I've used a 60 FPS camera on my mobile, and on top of that, it's a lot longer. It's like nearly half an hour long, so it's going to take a while to render, hence why I'm not too sure that we're ready for today, but hopefully it will be. Fingers crossed, we'll see. But that will be a face cam, and I decided it was better for this one to not be, because I did record one with the camera at the same time I made the Q&A, and I looked at it back, and I just wasn't impressed with it. It just seemed a bit too forced, a bit too stilted, and I wanted to do something a bit more natural, and I feel like, in this case, being behind the microphone and not a camera is a better idea, so that's why we're doing it. So talking about 4 years is special to me in this instance rather than any other milestone we've had so far, because in the last year, things on this channel have changed quite a lot. We've hit 2K, 3K, and 4K subscribers. I've finally got a game and a niche that people come back to the channel for, and at least in a large amount compared to like Advanced Warfare in the past, where I had a few people who would watch me, the music mashups where a few people would watch me. There's a big community of people who want to see my Payday 2 content now, and the community is growing in the live streams and making a Discord server that I've just released now. If you want, a link will be in the description if you want to go and check that out and join that. But there's Discord servers, there's Twitter, there's communities growing through live streams and everything, and it feels like there's actually like a larger universe almost. It sounds a bit dramatic, but it's growing out of these videos, and it's only getting bigger, and I'm so touched by it, and I'm so appreciative of it. And honestly, the way the channel has been ridiculous. It's been such a support, like a pillar for me to count on in times where things have not been as good. I have mentioned on the stream last night, and I might have touched on it once or twice in the past, but the last year for me off of YouTube has not been the best. I'm not going to go into it too much detail because I'm not one of those YouTubers who will sit on a bed, sigh at the start of the video, and then cry halfway through. Some of that is real, I get that. Some people are being genuinely upset about things, but sometimes it's pushed for drama, and I'm not about that. That's not the way I want to go with this channel, but I do want to be honest about a few more things because that's the way I like to be with this channel. I like to be honest about how I'm feeling in videos like this where it's a bit more natural, a bit more grounded. So when I just hit the 3-year anniversary on the channel, after that, for a period of time, I didn't upload for quite a while. I made a video saying about why I hadn't uploaded, and I basically blamed it on uni. I said uni work was quite stressful. That wasn't the whole picture, in all honesty. There was a lot more to it than that. Basically, the first half of the year, you have 2 semesters in uni, so the winter semester and then the spring/summer semester. The winter semester was awful. It was a living nightmare for me. I was struggling to make friends. I had a relationship before uni that broke down. Everything felt like it was collapsing around me, and I don't want to go into any much more detail than that because then I'm causing like drama and all that and going, oh, I was really upset and all that. I was really low about it. And the mistake that I made was that I didn't use the channel as the pillar it should have been for me to have something to put my effort into and to take my mind off everything that had happened. I should have done that, and I didn't do that. And I went for 6 weeks and only uploaded 1 video. This time around, I am not going to do that. This time around, I'm starting back at uni in just over a week, and I'm going to keep the weekly videos every Friday or a different day if there's a need for like an update video or something. Every week there will be a new video, and once a week I'm planning on doing a stream Thursday evenings the way I have done in the past. So keep an eye out for those. But that year, that first half of the year was just an absolute nightmare, and this time around, if things don't go so well with uni, I'm going to use the channel more as a pillar because I should. The channel, to an extent, has been something that has helped me grow and evolve as a person more than I ever thought I ever would, to be honest. And looking back at some of the old videos I did in this stream today, I saw me say that a few times, saying that I've changed a lot in the time that I'd made the channel and the time up to whenever that video was published. For instance, the 1,000 subscriber video was January 2017. In there, I thought I changed a lot. Since then, it's been about a year and a half, and I've changed even more than that. I cannot put into words how much things have evolved, how much things have improved for the better, and I know that saying that now, things are only going to improve from here. Like, things will change, and this time next year, things will have changed again. I will have evolved even more, and that's what I love about YouTube. It's this continuous growing entity where no two videos are the same to an extent. I said this in the stream. You're constantly changing, and you're constantly building as a person, and I want everyone to be along on the ride for that. I know a lot of the videos talking about Payday 2, DLC and stuff, you don't see a lot of what's going on with me behind the camera. I get that. But what I want to do is do a few more videos every now and again where I just do updates. I talk about what's going on in the whole gaming thing, and maybe do a podcast. That's my end goal here. I think of doing a monthly podcast, talking about life, talking about games, just everything that's going on in my life, and being a bit more open, because I want to do that on this channel. I want it to be a little bit more personal. Not at the cost of anything to do with Payday 2. That stuff's still going. This is just something to add on top of that if I have the time. But that way, I feel like any feelings that I have bottled up, getting it out and talking about it will help. And it's not going to be like I'll do a stream and go, I'm feeling depressed, I've got no friends, love me. It won't be like that. I'll just be saying, you know, not having as good a week this week, and I want to, you know, spend the time to talk about games. So it's just, I'm rambling because these are ideas that are flying around in my head, and some of it I might not do, some of it I might not stick to. But there's just been so much stuff rattling around in my head, and over the last few months of this summer holiday, I haven't done a great deal. Been on holiday a couple of times, we've hit a milestone, and beyond that, not a great deal has happened, and I've had a lot of time to think about where this channel should be going forward in uni. And uni work will always be the priority. That's never going to change. I've said that before, I will say it again. But this channel is who I am. It's part of who I am. And again, this is something I said last night. I said quite a lot in the stream that I wanted to say in this video, but I thought it was a good heads up to try and practice for talking in this. Because like I said, didn't want to edit it too much. Didn't want to kind of go into too much of, you know, changing how I was talking. I wanted to be honest and going into a bit more. But for the longest time with the YouTube channel, I was never taken seriously. I mean, the stuff I uploaded at the start, I get why I wasn't taken seriously. A lot of it was hot trash. Even if I look back now and say, oh, I was kind of proud of this at the time and it was kind of good, a lot of it was bad. Like, let's be completely frank here. And before Payday 2 became a very popular thing, I just did whatever. I would try videos on all sorts of different games just to see if I could find something people would watch. And I got a lot of harassment for it, a lot of bullying. People didn't like my videos, that people thought that I was really annoying, my voice was awful, the videos were trashy and all that, and it got to be a lot. But I honestly think this last year, with the community that we've gathered, and the fact that I now have a niche where I know I can make a Payday 2 video and people will want to watch it. I can talk about this, and I know there are people out there that want to listen. I could, before I even make the video, know that what I'm about to make is going to be watched by people and it's going to be enjoyed. And I can't tell you how much that has helped my self-esteem, and it's helped me build as a person, because I can finally say, this is my channel, I don't give a damn what you think about it, I'm happy with it. And I know there are people out there that are happy with it as well. We've got the community that's growing, we've got people on the moderator team who are absolute gems, who have helped me with so much and taught me through different things with videos and live streams, and we just debate stuff. I'll add more moderators to the team eventually, don't worry, but I don't see the point in having too many mods when the channel isn't as big as it's probably going to be this time next year or going forward, if hopefully things continue to go the way that they're going, which I really, really hope they do. But I can finally say that we're at a point now where this channel, I'm proud of it to the highest of my capability. I can say that there's nothing about this channel that I'm ashamed of anymore or afraid to say. I can happily say to someone now, my hobby / almost part-time job is doing YouTube. I talk about games, and it's something that no one else on YouTube does, where they talk about Payday 2 console updates in the way that I do. I bring my own unique twist. It counts for something on YouTube and the people who want to see it. And I understand that me saying this probably comes off a little bit like I'm up my own backside or something. It's not the way I mean to sound it. And again, I'm not going to edit it to make it sound better, because I just want it to be straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Calling myself a horse, does that mean I'm ugly? Who knows? You decide. But basically the thing I want to summarize is just to say that hitting 3,000 subscriber milestones in the last year, 2K, 3K, 4K, managing to break 500,000 views, we're almost 750,000 views overall on the channel, to have the live stream start up a few months ago and for them to be a really popular staple of the channel, and to have these series like San Andreas and The Sims where people come back and they watch things, it means the world to me. I will keep the weekly videos, Payday 2 stuff, and anything else related to Payday 2, or if there isn't anything related to Payday 2, I'll do something different. I will do a weekly stream. More than that is a question, because I want to spend a lot of time on the videos now. I've upped my editing software, I've upped my game, and I want to put the effort and the time into that to earn it. And my goal is to always make sure that my uni work is done in uni, so when I come home, I can focus on YouTube. Either way, I've rambled enough. I don't want to do a super long video. The last one was 23 minutes for 3 years. It doesn't need to be that long this time. I just wanted to clear a few things up and just talk about a few things that I hadn't in the past. So thank you all very much for hanging out and for listening to what I've had to ramble about and talk about. And all I can say is thank you. Whether you're watching this video, and it's the first video you've seen, whether you've been here since the channel started 4 years ago, I can't thank you enough. Your support has been mental. And we're on this crazy journey of the YouTube channel, and I just can't wait to see what happens the next 1, 2, 3, and even again another 4 years from now. If YouTube's still as popular as it is now, if it hasn't collapsed in on itself from demonetization and all other bad things happening on the site, then I genuinely dread to think where we'll be up to. And not in a bad way, in a really positive way. Things could be amazing. And I'm going to do my best to make sure we get as close to something amazing as possible. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here and supporting me. It means the world to me. And I can't stress that enough. I can't thank you guys enough. So if you have enjoyed this video, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. Always very much appreciated. If this is the first video you're watching, click subscribe. You'll see some more stuff about Payday 2 and other things in general. Who knows? I'll try and evolve my content. Like I said, that monthly podcast, I want to do something along those lines. Maybe not go too heavily personal. Maybe go more personal than I'm saying. Depends on what you guys think. I want some thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think about what I've been saying. But other than that, thank you all very much for listening to me, for just hearing me ramble for about 10 minutes. Much appreciated. And guys, I'll see you all very soon. I do hope you enjoy the Q&A when it goes live. Hopefully today. I really hope it's going to be today. We'll just see. But thank you all for watching. Your support means the world to me. I'll see you all very, very soon. Take it easy.